What I have come to learn about children's books and the process of writing and trying to market one's children's books is this. Aspiring children's book authors seem to be as numerous as aspiring songwriters and recording artists. And they are every bit as eager to get their creations out into the world. So in an effort to try and maybe boost the chances of my creation actually being found by someone, I thought in addition to the sort of customary marketing routes that are typically used for the authors of children's books, that I would create a little video that sort of follows along the book so that parents could hit the play button on a little YouTube video and their children may be able to relive the book, the music that accompanies the book and the story sort of anytime they want to. So that's what I'm getting ready to show you down here in my basement. Basement. My incredible illustrator had sort of taken these concept sketches I gave her and created a beautiful scene, a beautiful backdrop. And what I tried to do when setting up my video is replicate to the extent possible with the modest supplies I have the depiction she presented in this beautiful illustration that's got some stockings hung along a mantle. I tried to organize decorations on top of the mantle in the same way she has them presented in this beautiful illustration she created. But then what I'll show you, I'm going to fade to what it actually looks like here for a second. See, so that's that was the look I was going for. But now I'm going to kind of step out and show you, here's the freak show that actually is in my basement. You know, I've got some photography lights here that I used to try and get the right lighting, which was an experiment and an adventure in and of itself. And then, there's just lots of stuff, cables and cords and you name it, sort of all over the place in an effort to try and achieve the look that I was going for. And I'll leave it to you to be the judge to see if any of that was worth the effort. So here's what it looks. So here's what it looks like from the other angle. It's just basically stuff everywhere, and it's funny because all you really need is what is in the frame, and that'll come over. You can hear a cricket chirping in the background now. That's kind of the look I needed. And then as I'm sitting here in the chair that you see, I've filmed everything just with a little iPad, and I've plugged the script in sort of right up there. And sometimes you can, as you review the film, sometimes you can tell my eyes are averting up from the camera on the iPad to read the script, but it's a home production, what are you gonna do? And if I have staged all of this correctly, then hopefully what you get here on camera on the iPad that I'm using as the primary filming vehicle, I get positioned here in front where I want it to be. I have an area on the iPad a little larger than that which I will include in the final product because I'll probably crop it in some to get the frame that I want. But if everything works right, ideally, you get something that looks like this. Well, hello there, welcome. Happy holidays. I don't know about you, but for me, this is my absolute most favorite time of year. And not just because of all the music and the decorations and that wonderful smell of fresh baked cookies that seems to be coming from everywhere all the time. It's my favorite time of year because I get to slow down and think about treasured memories with good friends and family, and to reflect on a lesson I knew all too well as a child, but as time went by, I sort of forgot as I grew older. And that lesson is simply this. The magic of this season, Christmas miracles, they're real. They are. You just have to keep your eyes open, pay attention, be aware of what's happening around you. so you don't miss them. Why do I believe in Christmas miracles? If you've got just a minute, I'm happy to tell you. It was Christmas time in a little town. After supper, Papa Pete asked all the children if they wanted to hear a story about a very special Christmas wish. As they gathered around his chair, one of them said, "Do you really believe in Christmas miracles?" And Papa Pete just smiled, grabbed his guitar, and said, "Now listen close."
December 23rd, not too many years ago, TV weatherman was promising snow. Tucking my little angel in after bedtime prayers. We bumped into Santa just a couple days before.